Welcome back, Scorpio. If you are watching this video right now, please know that this is not a coincidence. The universe has guided you here today because there is a message that your soul desperately needs to hear. April 28th carries a frequency unlike anything we have seen in recent months, and the cards have something urgent to reveal to you. Before we begin, I want you to take a deep breath with me. Inhale slowly, hold it for just a moment, and exhale. Good. Now set your intention. Ask the universe to show you exactly what you need to see today. Not just what you want to hear, but what will truly serve your highest good. Scorpio, you are one of the most powerful signs in the entire zodiac. You are ruled by Pluto, the planet of transformation, death, and rebirth. And right now, in this very moment, you are standing at the edge of one of the most significant transformations of your life. The cards have confirmed it. The energy has confirmed it. And deep in your soul, I think you already know it too. Stay with me through this entire reading because the message builds, and the most important revelation comes toward the end. So do not click away. The spirits have something specific to say to you today, and you will not want to miss a single word. Drop a comment right now and tell me, what area of your life are you most ready to transform? Is it love, career, finances, or your personal healing journey? Type it below. The act of naming it sends a powerful signal to the universe that you are ready to receive. The energy of April 28th. What is happening in the cosmos? April 28th sits in a very charged energetic window. We are in a period where the veils between what was and what will be are incredibly thin. Saturn's sobering influence is still active in the skies, asking us to be accountable, to be honest, and to release anything that no longer serves our soul's evolution. For Scorpio, this energy hits especially deep. You have been carrying something for a very long time, Scorpio. A burden, a secret, an unresolved emotion, an unanswered question that keeps circling back to you in quiet moments. The universe is saying today is the day we address it. Not next week, not next month. Today. The numerology of April 28th also plays a significant role. 4 plus 2 plus 8 reduces to 14, which further reduces to 5. The number of change, freedom, upheaval, and liberation. 5 energy does not allow stagnation. It shakes things up. It forces movement. And for Scorpio, that movement has been divinely orchestrated. There is also a powerful undercurrent of water energy flowing right now. And as a water sign yourself, you are uniquely attuned to this. Your intuition is at an all-time high. Your dreams may have been more vivid. You may have been feeling things more intensely than usual, picking up on the emotions of others, sensing shifts before they happen. This is not anxiety. This is your gift activating. The spiritual realm is buzzing with activity around you, Scorpio. Ancestors, spirit guides, and loving energies are all lined up to assist you through this transition. You are not alone. You have never been alone, and today's reading is confirmation of that divine support. Card 1. The foundation where you stand right now. The first card I am pulling for you today represents your current foundation, the energy you are standing in as April 28th arrives. And Scorpio, this card is speaking volumes about the pressure you have been under and the immense inner strength you have quietly been building. This card shows us that you have recently been through a period of intense internal restructuring. Something crumbled. And I do not say that lightly. Whether it was a relationship, a belief system, a career path, or a version of yourself that you outgrew, something significant has broken down. And the old you might have seen that as failure. But the cards are saying that was not failure. That was foundation work. You cannot build a skyscraper on sand. The universe has been clearing the unstable ground beneath you so that what gets built next can actually last. Every painful moment of the past several months has been preparation. Every tear, every sleepless night, every moment of doubt, it was all clearing space for something far greater than you have yet allowed yourself to imagine. There is also an element of isolation in this foundation card. Many Scorpios right now have been pulling away from social circles, spending more time alone, and feeling misunderstood by the people around them. This is not depression, though it may feel uncomfortable. This is incubation. You are in a cocoon stage, and what is forming inside is extraordinary. The card also reveals that you have been deeply reconsidering your values. What truly matters to you has shifted. The things you once chased with everything you had, the status, the validation, the need to prove yourself, those things feel hollow now. And in that hollowness, real wisdom is being born. Comment below. Can you relate to this feeling of rebuilding from scratch? Have you felt like something in your life had to fall apart before something better could come in? Tell me your story. I read every single comment. Card 2. The energy shift. What is changing right now? The second card represents the energy shift itself, the central theme of today's reading. And Scorpio, this card hit me the moment it came out of the deck, because this is not a subtle shift. This is a seismic one. What is changing for you right now operates on multiple levels simultaneously. On the surface level, you may see changes in your external circumstances, a new opportunity presenting itself, a door closing, a conversation that redirects everything, or a sudden decision that surprises even you. These surface level changes are the visible tip of an iceberg. Beneath the surface, something far more profound is happening. A deep psychological and spiritual rewiring is taking place within you. Old neural pathways built on fear, on past trauma, on inherited beliefs that were never truly yours, they are breaking down. And new pathways built on self-awareness, on authentic desire, on genuine power are forming in their place. This card speaks strongly about power dynamics in your life. Scorpio, you have allowed certain people or situations to have power over you, power that was never rightfully theirs to hold. Maybe it was a person who made you feel small. Maybe it was a job that made you feel trapped. Maybe it was a version of your own inner critic that has been louder than your intuition for far too long. That dynamic is ending. The energy shift happening on April 28th is specifically designed to restore your personal sovereignty. You are being handed back your own power. The question the cards are asking you now is, are you ready to actually hold it? Are you ready to stop giving it away to people and situations that diminish you? This card also carries an undeniable theme of truth. Something that has been hidden, either hidden from you or something you have been hiding from yourself, is about to come into the light. And while truth can initially sting, the liberation that follows it is unlike anything else. Scorpio rules truth at its deepest level. This is your domain, and you are being called back to it. Card 3. What is leaving your life? The third card reveals what is departing from your energy field and your life in this significant cycle. And I want you to breathe through this section because some of what is leaving may still feel precious to you, even if it no longer serves you. What is leaving first and foremost is a particular version of your fear. You have been operating, perhaps for years, from a deep-seated fear of being truly seen. Scorpio is famous for its depth and its intensity, but that very depth can become a hiding place. You have been going deep, but selectively. You have been vulnerable, but only up to a certain point. That invisible wall around your innermost self is coming down. Alongside that fear, what is leaving is a specific relationship pattern. Many Scorpios right now are breaking cycles that have repeated across multiple relationships. The pattern of attracting emotionally unavailable people, or of being the one who gives endlessly while receiving very little in return, or of staying in situations long past their expiration date out of loyalty or fear of the unknown. The universe is breaking that cycle for good this time. What is also leaving is your tolerance for inauthenticity. People who have been performing friendship, performing love, or performing loyalty, you are beginning to see through it clearly. And rather than staying silent about it the way you might have in the past, you are finding the courage to simply withdraw your energy. Not always with a dramatic confrontation, though sometimes that too, but with the quiet, dignified power of someone who knows their worth. Financial patterns are also shifting, Habits of undercharging, under-earning, or overspending as emotional compensation are being addressed by the universe right now. The energy of scarcity that may have followed you is dissolving, but first you must release the belief systems that kept it in place. I want to ask you something personal. What is one thing you know you need to release but have been holding on to anyway? Drop it in the comments. Sometimes naming it out loud, even in a comment section, is the first step to truly letting go. Shakespeare card 4. What is arriving? Your new beginning. Now we arrive at the most exciting part of this reading, Scorpio. Because what is coming in for you is not just good, it is transformative in the most beautiful sense of that word. The fourth card lights up with the energy of new beginnings that are rooted in wisdom. This is not the naive, fresh start of someone who has never been through hardship. This is the phoenix rising. This is someone who has been through the fire, who knows exactly what they are made of, and who is stepping forward with both power and grace. What is arriving first is a new sense of identity. You are about to understand yourself in a way you never quite have before. The confusion about who you are, what you want, and where you belong, that fog is clearing. A new clarity is descending, and with it comes a kind of inner peace that feels like coming home to yourself for the very first time. Love is also arriving or deepening for many Scorpios right now. If you are single, someone is being aligned with you whose depth matches yours, whose emotional intelligence can hold the weight of who you truly are, and who will not run from your intensity but will be magnetized by it. If you are in a relationship, a new chapter of genuine intimacy and honest communication is beginning, one that strips away the performance and gets to the real thing. Career and purpose energy is arriving with tremendous force as well. Many Scorpios are on the verge of a professional breakthrough, whether that is a promotion, a creative project finally gaining momentum, a business launching, or a complete pivot toward work that actually aligns with the soul. The universe is opening doors that your own doubts have been keeping closed. Financial abundance is also part of what is arriving. Not overnight, but through a very specific sequence of aligned actions and opportunities that begin presenting themselves now. Pay attention. The universe speaks in synchronicities, and in the coming days and weeks, you will begin to notice them everywhere. Comment and tell me, does the energy of new beginnings resonate with you right now? Are you feeling something new stirring in your life, even if you cannot yet name it? Share below. Your comment might be exactly what someone else watching needs to read today. The hidden message. What the cards want you to know most. Beyond the individual card meanings, there is always a unified message in a reading, an undercurrent that runs beneath all the cards and ties them together. And for you today, Scorpio, that message is this. You have been braver than you know. You have survived things that would have broken others. You have kept going when every reason to stop presented itself. You have loved deeply in a world that sometimes punishes people for loving that honestly. You have sought truth in a world full of comfortable lies. You have faced your own shadow, truly faced it, while most people run from theirs their entire lives. That is not ordinary. That is extraordinary. And the universe is not asking you to keep suffering for your strength. It is asking you to let your strength finally work in your favor. It is asking you to stop using your resilience to endure situations that no longer deserve your presence and start using that same resilience to build the life you actually deserve. The cards are showing something very specific here. There is a version of your future self who is already living the life you dream about. And that future self is trying to reach back through time and space to tell you, keep going. The breakthrough is closer than it looks. The reward is on the other side of this last push. Do not give up right before the miracle. Special message. For Scorpios who are going through heartbreak. If you are going through heartbreak right now, Scorpio, this part of the reading is specifically for you. The cards pulled a separate message for those carrying the weight of lost love or painful endings. What the cards want you to know is that the person or situation you lost was not your final destination. They were a chapter, an important chapter, a formative one, perhaps the most intense and meaningful chapter of your life so far, but a chapter nonetheless. And chapters end so that the story can continue. Your story is still being written. The grief you feel is real, and it deserves to be honored, not bypassed. Do not let anyone rush you through your healing, including yourself, but also know that what is coming for you in the arena of love will make sense of all the pain. The heartbreak you are living through right now is teaching you what you need, not what you thought you needed, but what you actually need to be happy at the deepest level. A reunion energy is also present in the cards for some Scorpios watching this, whether that is a reunion with a specific person or a reunion with a version of yourself that you lost during the relationship. Something is coming back around. Stay open, but do not chase. Let it move towards you. If this message about heartbreak resonated with you, drop a red heart in the comments. And if you have a specific question about your love situation, ask me below. I will answer as many as I can. Your healing matters. The energy forecast for the days ahead. Looking at the energy that surrounds April 28th and the days immediately following, there are some very specific things I want you to watch for, Scorpio. In the next 72 hours, pay close attention to who reaches out to you unexpectedly. A message, a call, a chance encounter. These are not random. The universe is using people as messengers right now, and some of those messages will carry information or energy that is deeply significant to your path forward. Also, pay close attention to your dreams over the next several nights. Keep a notebook or use your phone to jot down whatever you remember when you wake up. Your subconscious mind and your spirit team are communicating heavily through dreams right now, and there are symbols and messages in those dreams that your waking mind needs access to. In the next 2 weeks, an opportunity will present itself that requires a relatively quick decision. Do not overthink it. Your first instinct, not your fear, but your genuine gut instinct, will be correct. Trust it. Act on it. The window may be narrow, but walking through it will set something extraordinary into motion. Over the next 30 days, a theme of alignment will dominate your experience. Situations, relationships, and environments that are not aligned with your highest self will begin to feel increasingly uncomfortable, almost unbearable. This is not punishment. This is guidance. The discomfort is the universe steering you toward the exit of what no longer fits and toward the entrance of what does. Ancestral and spiritual message. The reading would not be complete without acknowledging the spiritual presence that has been very loud throughout this session. Scorpio, there is an ancestor or a past loved one who is very close to you right now. They may have crossed over within the last 5 years, though it could be further back, and they are not watching from a distance. They are actively intervening in your life. This presence is helping to remove obstacles from your path that you cannot even see yet. They are working behind the scenes, in the subtle energy behind conversations that go in your favor, in the synchronistic timing of things that come together at just the right moment, in the protective feeling you sometimes get that stops you from going somewhere or doing something that would have caused harm. They want you to know that they see your struggle. They see how hard you have been working, not just in the physical world, but in the emotional and spiritual work you have been doing on yourself. And they are proud, deeply, deeply proud, not of your achievements, though those matter still, but proud of your courage to grow. They also have a message about forgiveness, not asking you to excuse what was done, not asking you to pretend everything was okay, but asking you to release the energetic weight of unforgiveness from your own body and spirit, because that weight is holding you back from the very future they want for you. Forgiveness, at its core, is not a gift to the person who hurt you. It is a gift to yourself. Comment below. Do you feel a connection to a loved one who has passed? Have you been receiving signs from them lately? Feathers, coins, songs, dreams? Share your experience below. This community is a safe space, and your story may bring comfort to someone else who is grieving. Your affirmations for April 28th. I want to give you 3 affirmations to carry with you today and throughout this week. Read them out loud if you can, because speaking them activates a different energetic frequency than simply reading them in your mind. The first affirmation is this: I release what no longer serves me with grace and gratitude, and I welcome the new with an open and fearless heart. Repeat that to yourself. Really feel it. The releasing and the welcoming are happening simultaneously. You do not have to finish one before the other begins. The second affirmation: I am worthy of the love, abundance, and joy that the universe has prepared for me. I do not need to earn it, perform for it, or shrink myself to receive it. It is my birthright. For Scorpio specifically, this affirmation targets one of your deepest wounds, the belief that you must earn love rather than simply be loved. Let that one sink in. The third affirmation: I trust the timing of my life. Everything that has happened has prepared me for everything that is coming. I move forward with faith, with power, and with the unshakable knowledge that I am guided, protected, and deeply loved by the universe. Take a deep breath after that one. You needed to hear all 3 of those today. Special energy alert. Do not ignore this. I need to pause here and deliver a very specific message that came through very strongly during this reading. This is not part of the standard card spread. This is a direct, intuitive message, and I feel compelled to share it. Scorpio, there is someone in your life right now who does not have your best interests at heart. They may present themselves as supportive, as aligned with your goals, as a friend or ally, but there is a hidden agenda. The energy around this person feels competitive and envious, though they hide it well. Your natural Scorpio instinct has probably already detected something is off, a subtle discomfort, a slight unease when they bring up your goals or your good news. He kind that transforms not just your own life, but the lives of everyone you touch. Scorpio energy is the energy of depth, of truth, of the willingness to go where others will not go, into the shadow, into the wound, into the uncomfortable and the unknown, and to emerge from that journey with wisdom that cannot be found anywhere else. That is your gift to the world, and right now, the universe is asking you to stop hiding it. The person who is being aligned with you is not who you would have chosen 2 years ago. They are better, not in a surface way, but in the way that actually matters. The way they handle emotional difficulty, the way they show up in consistency rather than just chemistry, the way they see you, all of you, and choose to stay. Watch for them. They may arrive in a very unexpected context. If you are in a relationship, the cards are indicating that a turning point is approaching. Some Scorpio relationships are about to deepen into something genuinely sacred and connected, a new level of trust and transparency that transforms the partnership into something neither of you has experienced before. Other Scorpio relationships are facing an honest reckoning, a moment of truth where both people must decide whether they are building the same thing or whether they have grown in different directions. Either outcome, the cards say, leads you toward what is right for you. If you are healing from a relationship, know that the grief you carry is not weakness. It is the evidence of how fully you loved. And loving fully is never something to be ashamed of, even when it hurts. Your capacity to love like that will be honored. It will not go unanswered by the universe forever. Financial and career energy for Scorpio. April 28th. The financial and career sector of your chart is lit up with transformational energy right now, and the cards have specific guidance to offer in this area. This is not a section to skim over, Scorpio. Pay close attention. There is an energy of undervaluation that is coming to an end. You have been accepting less than you are worth in your salary, in your rates, in your negotiating, in the way you position your skills and your expertise. Something has shifted in your self-perception, and that shift is about to be reflected in your material reality. But you must take action to bridge the gap between the inner shift and the outer change. For Scorpios who are employed, a conversation about your compensation, your role, or your trajectory is timely and divinely supported right now. The cards say ask. Ask for the raise. Ask for the promotion. Ask for the opportunity. The worst thing that can happen is that you are told not yet, which gives you valuable information about whether this environment deserves your continued investment. For Scorpios who are building their own business, creative work, or independent income stream, the energy of visibility is upon you. You have been doing excellent work in relative quiet for too long. It is time to let more people know what you offer. A platform, a collaboration, an audience, something is being activated that will amplify your reach in a significant way. Do not hide. For Scorpios navigating financial challenges or debt, the cards do not show a miraculous overnight resolution, but they do show movement. A specific opportunity or resource is coming that provides significant relief. Stay alert, stay resourceful, and most importantly, stay in motion. Stagnation blocks the flow. Action, even imperfect action, keeps the channel open. Where are you in your career or financial journey right now? Are you chasing a dream in transition or building something from scratch? Tell me below. I want to know where you are so I can address your energy in future readings. Protection and spiritual hygiene for Scorpio. Given the intense energetic shifts happening right now, I want to dedicate a section to your spiritual protection and energetic hygiene, because as a deeply intuitive and empathic sign, you absorb energy from your environment in ways that can be draining if not managed intentionally. F. New. The final message from the cards, what they want you to carry. We are approaching the close of this reading, Scorpio, and the cards have one final unified message they want to make sure you carry with you when this video ends. You are at a threshold. Not metaphorically, literally, energetically, at a threshold. On one side of that threshold is the version of your life that has been shaped largely by your wounds, your fears, your inherited limitations, and your protective armor. That life has served a purpose. It has kept you safe when safety was necessary. It has taught you everything the universe needed you to learn before now, and it deserves to be honored as you step away from it. On the other side of that threshold is a version of your life built on a different foundation entirely, built on self-knowledge instead of self-protection, built on chosen connections instead of fearful ones, built on aligned action instead of exhausted endurance, built on genuine joy instead of hard-won survival. That life is not a fantasy. It is not naive optimism. It is a real possibility, and based on everything the cards have shown today, it is one that is being actively prepared for you by the universe right now. The only thing standing between you and that threshold is the final act of choosing. Not a one-time dramatic choice made in a single moment, but a daily, sometimes hourly commitment to choosing yourself, to choosing truth, to choosing growth over comfort, expansion over contraction, light over the familiar darkness you know how to navigate so well. Closing. Outro. Thank you so much for watching this full reading, Scorpio. If this resonated with you today, please give this video a thumbs up. It helps more Scorpios find this message who need it right now. Subscribe if you are not already part of this community, because we do readings for every sign regularly, and there is always something powerful waiting for you here. Share this video with a Scorpio in your L. And remember, you are not just a person going through a hard time. You are a Scorpio, a soul built for depth, designed for transformation, and destined for a life that matches the fullness of who you truly are. Never forget that. Until next time. Stay powerful, stay true, and keep rising.